The Ithaca Teachers Association is calling on Cornell University to supply the school district with more money, saying their current contribution isn't enough to support schools in Ithaca or the city. The association is asking for the university to raise its annual contribution of $650,000 to $10 million. Last year, the university increased its contribution from $500,000 to the $650,000. At a rally tonight in support of the district, president of the Ithaca Teachers Association, Catherine Cernera, said, quote, "This was truly a disappointing increase." They're asking for Cornell to contribute more money as the school district is facing major restrictions with its current budget, with those at the rally saying that Cornell has the bandwidth to contribute more.
We're operating under a $7 million budget deficit this year. Staff positions at every level of our organization have been lost. There are currently under 600 full-time ITA positions for the first time that anyone can remember. Beloved programs have been shuttered. We need Cornell to become a contributing member of our community by contributing more to our schools.
Those who spoke at the rally mentioned that Cornell is also a tax-exempt institution, meaning it pays a reduced amount of taxes for the amount of property it occupies. In a statement regarding this matter, the vice president for university relations at Cornell says, quote, "A thriving Ithaca City School District, or ICSD, is vitally important to Cornell University. That is why, in addition to the more than $2.1 million Cornell pays annually to the ICSD in property taxes, Cornell voluntarily contributes $650,000 annually in unrestricted funds to ICSD, an amount pledged through 2031. Cornell's voluntary contribution to ICSD is one component of Cornell's financial expenditures, totaling more than $30 million per year that benefit the city of Ithaca and surrounding communities. Cornell's significant non-monetary support for ICSD also includes the many programs and other educational opportunities that a university provides for ICSD students and the chilled water provided to ICSD property on Lake Street from our Lake Source cooling system," end quote.